Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back. How's everybody doing this morning? So, time-lapse video is doing alright, and we're going to just keep going with this. So, I should have started that while I was up there. So, here, Shift W. Probably going to go in this direction. Like this. So, what I'm thinking is that I can have this drone capture time-lapse of the live streams, and then what I'll do is I'll have kind of a summary episode that will be this time-lapse video for people who don't have the possibly up to 2 hours to watch the stream. And if they find something interesting in the time-lapse, maybe they'll jump over. I'm obviously going to have that linked in the description for each video, back and forth to each other. But let me know what you guys think. It would be great to know if you would like to see these time lapses added after the live streams, or if maybe you would prefer it to be just one. Either way, let me know in the comments. That'd be really helpful for me. So we're going to hit this drive, and then inventory to get into it, and want it less than 5. I'm thinking like 3. Maxed cache frames. Time between seconds, 3. Now if I want max to be set at 1,000. Maybe 20 per minute. So 1,000 divided by 20. 1,000 divided by 20 is an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jack that up. So let's make that 3,000. Want it 1080. Oh. Yeah, I think that should be good. I wonder if there's a way for me to get rid of that recording at the top. Does anybody know about that? If there's like something that I need to uncheck. Anyway, let's get to it. So, I have a bunch of stuff cooking in here. So, currently it looks like aluminum, but I've got a bunch of iron that I need to get going with that. All the gold has been processed and sold. Dirt and pay dirt there. and that. So, in the process of getting the money for the drone, I had these pieces of the factory built up so that I could separate out some of the better ores. And I need to here, grab those. I'm going to need a little bit more wood. So, like I said, I was going to, at least for a while, until I have a significant amount of money, because this stuff costs a lot for early game. I'm just going to take the trees down myself, plus a little bit more realistic. You obviously clear out the trees before you start digging ores and stuff, so... Get this going. Just grab a bunch of this. I'm probably going to try to take this whole mountaintop right here. Just cut into it significantly as my source of ores and stuff for this game. That's good enough. Now I need 2 and 2, got 10. I should make 60. No, 55. And 45. That going. Still got plenty of coal. Every single time I gotta reset this audio. It gets way too loud. Honestly, I should probably do that with the... I wonder... Are we ambient for the factory? Didn't seem like it. So down here is where we've got all of the ore going for the main source, and I'm just building out this little platform as a good place to start digging. Obviously this loader doesn't have an excessive amount of power to it. Also probably could make that ramp a little less steep. This is such a good looking game. Obviously running with Unreal is helping out a lot because Unreal's crazy, but they really did a good job with the design of the area. All of the maps, they're all beautiful. So, I think today we're just obviously going to just be going for as much mining as possible so that we can get as much money as possible, because I want to start working on getting some automation set up for more separation of what I'm picking up. Because I did need to do some blasting, which means that I'm going to have some blasted rock at some point. And I need to process that. Not a full scoop, but whatever. It'll be fine. Alright. I think in the Discord they said that they were working on vehicle physics. Would be nice to have a little bit more of an update to that. Clearly there's a lot of work that can be done. Go. I must say though, honestly, this is a very well-built game already. Yeah, there's some bugs. Yeah, things could be a little bit better, but like, come on. realistic expectations. It's not like they got like 30 people working on this game. It's only like 5 or 6, right? A little bit more cleaning up, and then we'll add in some floor and start working to the left a little bit. But nice to see that I'm getting into some more ores as I go deeper in that straight direction too. Okay, so I just started working on that. 200 of those. Shit ton of dirt. I'll just sell that now. $6K, nice. So that's grabbing all the coal. A shaker screen, and shaker screens are, let's see, metal shaker. Blasted and crushed rock should be coming out the front of that. All the other ores will come out of that. So, okay. I do have that filtered, but I'm not processing any of it right now. Get back on for a little bit longer. I should just bring this thing over here and I'll check that on the floor when I get there. try that again. Didn't work either. Take this scoop up. Next time I'll come in a little bit more from the left and turn to the right so that I can hit it more straight and be more level out of the gate. There we go. One thing that I am also working on is building a factory build guide tutorial. It's one thing that I'm noticing is something that needs to be updated kind of often because they're adding new stuff to the factories pretty often. And there's bugs like when you're building, you need to make sure that you're building in the direction of the flow of the material, because if you build like backwards from the end of the production line to the front, there's an issue with some parts that do not connect correctly, and the feeder does not feed into the next section for whatever reason. Obviously the devs probably know about that issue and have a fix coming for it, but until we know when that's going to be actually fixed in a patch, I'd like to make sure that there's best practices set for anybody that needs to set up their factories. So that'll be something probably I put together in the next week. Might have it out before the next weekend. So keep an eye out for that. And the first video is definitely just going to be a basic processing video of like how to get all the ores processed into their final like ore versions. But after that, I'm going to do a video for a material processing into the parts, like the rods, sheets, bars, and all that stuff as well. I can definitely see that there is going to be a good opportunity to come up with and figure out what the best setup is for the iron, because currently iron makes iron stuff, but it also makes steel. So you having just one line sending it all straight through, it's going to be all steel. So you're going to have to split it out at some point, and I'm going to have to figure out how to do that, honestly, because you're going to end up running into a situation where you, as of right now, there's no way to separate just iron out. But there's going to be a way. Got to figure out what the most profitable items at the end are, and what the best combination of end game material ends up being to make the most profit. So, all kinds of ideas for videos. You guys, tell me what you guys think about those ideas. If you think that those are going to be helpful for you. If you have other ideas for aspects of this game that you'd like to see explained a little bit more, or fun ideas. I'd love to see some fun ideas for maybe a future game style. Not necessarily looking to do any hardcore kind of stuff. I'm not really interested in that. I do like, so far, the vanilla game. Maybe someday there'll be mod support. I don't know if the devs have mentioned anything about that. But, alright. Let's come grab this stuff. Take this, turn it all. Still only a little bit of pager. Yeah. 300. Let's see what that looks like. 34,000 aluminum. Nice. Well, that means that I can definitely buy some stuff. Alright. So, got my shaker screen. So, let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's chill for a second, alright? No need. Let me pull up the diagram real quick. So, green pulls out that, sends everything else through. Do I need a jaw crusher and a cone crusher coming up? I have the trommel after the shaker. Alright, so wash plant and another trommel. After this, I need a wash plant and another trommel, so lithium, iron. Okay. Up. 4. Great. So, That. That's right. That. Then that. Okay. I do not want... Oh, I need water now. That's right. Set up right there. So I need pipes. Need it right. Great. The pump itself. Great. We should have another. Right. Now. Something. So. I don't want to waste too much money, but we're going to try a couple things. Yeah, see, I didn't need the down, I needed the up. These work? Nice. A little realistic. So, off the end of that, need up. Left. Up. There. Okay. That. Okay, I need to sell a little bit more because I need some more parts. Then that shouldn't be too bad. So 500, 7,000. There we go. Okay. So I need a twofer. Right, and an up. Super. 6. I'm up again right now. I sell that, we'll be fine. Two, up, right, leave, over here. Dort is going directly into here. Right. Rommel. Right. Up. All right. Flipping a little bit, whatever. To put that thing back in there. So Peter end up there. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Oh. Shaker screen. Out of the shaker screen back is going to be all kinds of stuff. Out of the front of the trunk. Oh, yeah, I totally built this in the wrong way. That sucks. I needed to come off of this right here. With literally all of this. This is where my pay dirt's ending out. Which means that I probably don't have enough money to actually do this right now. Because now I need more pipe. Wash plant. Up. Great. Oh. right. Left. So this is taking all of that stuff, processing out that, sending it in here, then out of here. Okay. So that spell point goes here. That's better. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have enough. Assuming I don't have enough. Yeah. 7,000, I don't know. Let's see. Right. 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 Door. Pipeline. Definitely need that. Offset right. Hmm. Can't get the left. Damn. Okay. Know what I could do. Since I've got a metric ass ton of coal. Sell some. There. Fixed. Let's do an offset right and see how that lands. With any luck. I'll be able to put this, and it just freaking works, man. God, I should have just done it, but okay. Turn this bad boy on. Turn that on. We back in business, boys. Like water's going through it too. Fantastic. And we're gonna come over here and refuel. Come back down and lay down some more wood floor. So, let's make sure that this is working right. Goes up, goes in, goes through, dirt, goes out this way, goes through, goes that way, goes through, and goes in here. It starts selling directly. Perfect. Hello? Yeah. Now, this should also be good to see, because it's got all the other ores in it. Yeah, I definitely need to fix that ramp or something. Probably should just work towards a larger loader. That's a couple hundred. Why is it exporting? We should have been able to go a lot longer. Alright. I am... not sure, but I'll be right back. It's done. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I'm going to actually hop off now. Thank you everybody for checking out the video, and we will probably have some videos put out later this week. Again, the basic factory build guide that I'm working on, I will try to have out this week. And yeah, so thank you all for coming around, and let me know in the comments if we want to see those time lapses uploaded for the live streams afterwards as well. Thanks guys, see you later.